Welcome back to Campground Cruisers. Today we're going to be showing you the Boone Koa, North Carolina. First walk in, there's just this mini golf course, which it has a lot of water in it because it just rained a lot, like a whole ton, so everything is getting washed out. But you have just standard mini golf course on your way in, and if you walk back this way a little bit, there's actually the pool, so that's pretty nice. So this is the check-in area / store.
So we just walked over here to the playground, and as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a bunch of tires, which are cool to play on. There's seesaws, swings, more swings, slide, and one of those spinny things. I don't even know what they're called, but yeah. The playground's open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want to take your kids, I know that I would have a lot of fun here. Obviously, Heath's having fun playing around on this. But yeah, playgrounds I think are super fun. And then if you walk over here, we're gonna show you the petting zoo.
Here we have a really small petting zoo. It's just donkeys and goats, but with a small pond. We can just reach through the fence and pet them, but I don't really want to touch that. Don't judge me.
Yeah, and as soon as we walked over here, this goat just came running straight up to us.
It loves me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean.
You can actually buy food in the store, like little scoops to feed the animals. So I think that's pretty cool.
Dude, there's actually a washroom up here.
Yeah, just so y'all know, we're on the back side of the store right now. So you're gonna have to walk behind to go into it.
And there's a game room in here, which is pretty cool. Games, wood, ping pong table, not much, but it works. And then walking back out, you have your laundry room, typical laundry room. So in here they have a small store with a foosball table and pool. They have a lot of t-shirts, sandals, postcards, basically the regular store, except they have arcades, which is pretty cool, and a gumball machine.
And then over here you have
a very big selection of frozen pizza. We're walking back to our campsite, and it's basically everything this campground has to offer.
Oh, by the way, the dump station is right here. So, it's like as soon as you come in, that's the entrance right there. You drive by, dump this, do whatever, and you can just leave.
And a lot of these sites are actually full hookup, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that is true. Right here is all of the tent spots, and there's a good amount of them. And then all the RV sites are over here. To the very last tent spot, you have a lot of cabins, and so if you're not a huge person on camping, but you still want to be outside in nature, you can rent a cabin. Here are a lot more cabins, and then
The restroom.
Yeah, there's the restrooms or the bathhouse right here. And you also have pastures over this way, and it makes a super pretty view.
Cool fact, this campground actually used to be a farm.
This is actually the last cabin, and right here you have all of the RV sites. Some of them have like porches, like this one right here does. But yeah, they're pretty small road, pretty small sites. Some of them are grass, some of them are gravel. But it's still a pretty nice campground.
Here's some more of the pull-through camping sites, which most of these camper campsites are actually pull-through, and that's really big.
We're just showing y'all the main loop. We're not gonna go through the like site roads or whatever. They're just connecting gravel paths. But up here, all there is a bunch of people's houses. A bunch of houses up here, but that's just where people live. And then over here we have
A great view.
the pasture with a super pretty view. Like today it's kind of cloudy and overcast just because it finished raining, but
it looks so much better.
It's really, yeah, it's super pretty. Out of just the first day staying here, what would you rate this campground as?
Out of 5 stars, I would probably give it a 2.5, just because it has a good location, but the quality of the campground isn't the best.
Yeah.
But they also have a lot of amenities to offer, so I think it evens out.
Yeah, I mean, it has a few amenities, like for kids and adults both.
It's a fairly small campground. It just looks big because there's a lot of houses right here.
Yeah.
And where all the owners live and
yeah,
hosts.
And there's a lot more RV sites than there are tent and cabins.
So we're at the end of the loop, and these are actually all houses up there. So coming back this way, there's a playground and a petting zoo.
Another super cool feature of this KOA is that all of the street names are actually letters of the alphabet. So it's a super great way to make sure that you don't mix up the names or get lost, because that happens in a lot of campgrounds. Some of the fire pits are just rocks, and that's one thing I don't exactly care for at this campground, but some of them also have like fire pit rings. So this campground was not our favorite, but I have some reasons why. First of all, these sites were super small. You know, they're gravel, they're not paved. It's really loud. I don't know if you can hear all this background noise behind me and stuff, but it's a loud campground with a lot of little kids running around, and it's pretty tight in here too. Another thing is that the picnic tables are right next to the next camper's sewer hose. It's like not a lot of space between this camper's sewer hose and our picnic table, which is nasty. And also the fire pits are like in really weird spots. Like the fire is way too close to this camper over here, and it's not even a fire pit. It has just, you know, rocks around it. But another thing that was good about this campground is full hookup, so you have both water, sewer, and electricity. And here comes the rain again. It's been raining the entire time we're here. But yeah. It actually just started raining again, and that's the really loud noise behind me. But if I had to give this campground a rating, I probably would give it a 2.5 out of 5. What about you?
Yeah, that's what we said earlier.
What? 2.5 out of 5? Yeah.
That's why I said.
Alright, so like 2.5 out of 5 is what we would give this.
It's rained
campground.
every day for 3 days.
It's rained every day. That's the weather. They can't help it. But I just listed y'all some reasons, in addition to the fact that there is like barely any amenities and stuff.
There's a pool, that's nice.
Yeah, there's a pool. But there's not a lot of stuff for kids to do or older people. I mean, there's not walking trails or anything like that. So 2.5 out of 5. It's a decent campground if you're just gonna stop there for a night or two. Definitely would not recommend staying here more than 2 days though. Yeah. It gets super tiring, super boring. Sucky. Yeah, there's not a lot to do. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss any of our new notifications. And I'll see you next time on Campground Cruisers.